Hey guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel and happy 2019 everybody. As it is January 1st, I thought it'd be really cool to go through the things that I hope that we might see in 2019 as far as The Sims goes, because I feel like we all have things we want the game to have. We want new expansions, new game packs. Some people might want some new stuff packs, and I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm hoping we get this year. I know a lot of people would love to see a repeat of this year and have 2 expansion packs in 2019. And I would love that myself, but I'm going to be realistic and assume that we're only going to get 1. And I really hope that that pack is University. And if it's not, that's such a missed opportunity, because I think after Pets and Seasons, University is like the most sought after, most demanded pack that we don't have yet. So I think that would be a great time to add it, especially this year, because that get all of the really big ones out of the way. Unless they're giving us something that no one expected, I think University is the way to go. That will also leave some room for us to get bunk beds back, maybe Murphy beds, more bed interactions. People can like hang out in dorm rooms, like all curled up on the bed watching shows, chatting. Maybe we'll have laptops back. I really want laptops so bad. And maybe some vending machines too, some proper vending machines. That would go really well with University as well. So I really hope that that is the next expansion pack we get in the game. But I'm open to seeing what they do. I mean, I was surprised with Get Famous, although we always get a celebrity type pack anyway, so you know, maybe we just got in a different order than normal, but I am hoping University is next, though, you know, they might surprise us. Game packs. I really want 2 game packs this year. If we could get more than 2, that would be fantastic. And those game packs, I really want one of them to be witches. It has been a very long time since we got an occult, and it was vampires. If you want to count all the other little things like plant sims, and there was a few other like minor ones that I don't even really count, but like our only full-fledged occult right now is vampires. And it came in the form of a game pack, and they are tremendously detailed, fabulously done, and I think the best vampires we've had in the Sims franchise thus far. I really think that they should do that with witches. I think any occults we get should be in game packs. And I know when vampires first came out, a lot of people were upset that we didn't get an expansion of supernaturals, but these are the best vampires we've had so far, and so I'm really excited to maybe get a game pack of another occult. And I do think that's going to be witches. That's the one I would want the most. But the reason I think that that will be the one we get is they did a poll, I believe it was earlier this year, putting a bunch of supernaturals up against each other in kind of a bracket type poll and see who won and go against each other and against each other. And the ultimate winner of, I think there was like 16 different occults, was witches. So I think we might maybe possibly get a game pack for witches. I'm hoping in the fall. That would be absolutely fantastic. So I want witches. There's so much they can do with it. They can go a more like realistic way. They can go like stereotypical television and Halloween movies way. They can combine it all. And I think it would have the supernatural elements that we're used to with witches, but you could maybe, you know, implement your witch sims into regular life as well, kind of like you do with the vampires that we have now. And the whole system for gaining the different vampire points, we could do with witches instead, and you could learn potions and you can fly, and there's all these things that I'm really excited if they do implement that in the game. I think it'll be a really cool time. The next game pack that I'm hoping we get is our 3rd vacation world. So our first game pack ever was Outdoor Retreat, which brought us Granite Falls, and it's a beautiful world, and it's, you know, there's not a lot to do there though, but you get to go camping and hiking around, and I think it's the first game pack, it wasn't bad. I do really like it. It's beautiful. There's just not too much to do, but it's a beautiful world that's different than the rest of the worlds. Then we got Jungle Adventure, which is also so gorgeous and so different than any other world we have. And it brought way more to do. You got to explore different like ruins and like not castles. I can't think of tombs. And, you know, you could get poisoned and you have a machete, and it was a really cool time. It was fun to play, and it brought all kinds of beautiful items to the game. It's definitely something different and refreshing we haven't had before, and that was amazing. But I think it's time for our 3rd vacation world, which I think should be a more tropical or beach themed vacation world. And I do really want that as a vacation world, not as a world you could live in, because I think over time we will get more worlds that are like California, which we just got, or like Florida, or just like somewhere else that is on a beach area. But I want like the really tropical one to be a vacation world, because I feel like most people, when they go on a vacation, they tend to go to tropical locations, and that's not currently an option we have in the game. And I would like to have that, even though personally I do not like warm weather and beaches. A lot of my Sims would probably like that, and I'd have a lot of fun with that gameplay. So I'm hoping that we could potentially get a beach vacation world in a game pack, because that seems to be the way that vacations are going with Outdoor Retreat and Jungle Adventure. They were both game packs, so I think it makes sense to have some kind of tropical world as another game pack. Also, when this comes out, maybe we could get an update to the game that allows us to swim in some of the waters around the world, ponds and oceans. That would be fantastic. The controversial stuff packs. A lot of people have different opinions on stuff packs, especially because we got so many of them in the first few years of The Sims 4. And the last stuff pack we've gotten at this point is My First Pet Stuff, which is a whole nother disaster in itself. Had some cool items, but it was very not well received by the community because it required having The Sims 4 cats and dogs in order to like take advantage of all the items in it. And it released so close to after The Sims 4 cats and dogs came out, so it kind of felt like a money grab to some people, and I completely understand that. And we haven't had another stuff pack since, so I feel like we all have this bad taste in our mouths for stuff packs, and that's kind of unfortunate. While I would not be upset if we never got another stuff pack ever again, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to get more stuff packs, and this year would probably bring a couple of them at least, right? So what I think they should do, especially because of how not well received the last stuff pack we got was, is look at the things that we voted on during that community stuff pack vote. Well, what won was Eco Living, which eventually became Laundry Day. A lot of those other things people voted on, and a lot of those themes I was very interested in. There was a couple I wasn't, but I think the highest rating ones after Eco Living were like starter home stuff and wedding stuff. And both of those things I think a lot of people would enjoy, especially starter home stuff. People have been talking about that a lot. That would be absolutely fantastic. One thing that was in that vote that apparently not that many people voted for, but I voted for my number one that I would love to see is dangerous stuff. I don't know why, but the thought of having more ways my Sims can die or get into trouble sounds so fun to me, and I would absolutely adore that to be added to the game. But let me know what you guys think about that. I'm kind of like fine if we do or don't get more stuff packs, but I want something that they know we want. Stuff we've talked about, or there's been talks on Twitter recently of could we get a pack that's targeted towards elders, more things elders can do, whether that's a stuff pack or a game pack. And they think that not enough people want them because not enough people play as elders, but we would play as elders more if they had more things to do. So I would actually really love that as well. But I think that's it for the packs. So there are a couple things that I would like to get added to the game in general, whether it's from a pack or an update or what have you. And two of those things are major updates I want to the game, or three of them actually, through updates. And I mean, one of them could be through various packs, but I want updated non-object babies so bad. It bothers me so bad that they're just in this little bassinet. They all look the same, and they're just so unrealistic. I just want them to be livable babies. And I know some people don't want that because they're kind of annoying, and you just leave them on the floor everywhere, and there's bottles everywhere and all these things. But I feel like The Sims 4 has been really good with updating things from previous games and implementing them in a different way where they're still very functional and, you know, better than previous versions. I mean, look at toddlers. So I would love to see that. I'm very open to seeing what they could do with it, and I think that would be fantastic. Another thing which a lot of people really want is cars. And I know a lot of people also don't want that because we have a closed world. But I think they could work similar to the way they do in The Sims 2. Plus, you could have fixer-upper cars. You could probably have car woohoo. There's all kinds of stuff, and I think it would just be so wonderful, especially like teaching your teenagers how to drive. It just adds so much more storytelling, and I think that would be absolutely wonderful in The Sims 4. And lastly, the last big update I would like, which could come in other packs or come as an update, is more stair types. I desperately think we need new stairs in this game. We've had the same simple stairs since this game launched. We don't have L-shaped stairs. We don't have U-shaped stairs. We don't have spiral staircases. We don't have ladders. And, well, the other games didn't ship with these things, we would have had them by now, and I need something. I need some kind of stair variety. I love building in the game so much, and spiral staircases and ladders and stuff would give us so much extra space and give us a lot of variety. Honestly, I love spiral staircases. I think they're really, really pretty, and I think a lot of builders would benefit from that. It would save so much space and give you a different variety in your house. And I think that would be really nice. There's so many different things they could add. And I understand that it's more difficult to add those things than certain other things, but I think those are things that should be added. We need more stair types. I think most of you guys would probably agree. Let me know what you think down below though. And then just a couple things I'd like to get added to the game in one way or another, probably through packs, just some items I feel like we're lacking that I need more of. More wall decor and paintings. I know they always add more, but I always feel like I'm lacking in this department and I go to the same few. And I feel like we need more. So I'm definitely hoping for more wall decor, more counters. I'm always looking for more counters because I love building kitchens. I love building in general. And counters are some of my favorite things. And we don't really get them in expansion packs, and we don't get them in stuff packs because they would be like the whole stuff pack, because counters are actually a lot of assets. So they take up most of what a stuff pack would be. It would just be a counter, because I think it's like 10 or 15 or 20 different assets, because if you think about all the different counter pieces and cabinet pieces and island pieces, like they're all so many different objects. So it takes a lot of assets to get more counters, but I hope we do get more sometime soon. I would also really love to see a modern round table in the game, because we have 2 round tables now, 2 larger like 6-seater round tables, but they're very similar. One's from Laundry Day stuff and one's from Jungle Adventure. I would like a modern version. That would be really nice. And some more simplistic doors that come in like basic black, basic white, maybe some more traditional ones, but we have plenty of those, but some more modern, sleek doors in all of the wall heights. Because I feel like it's so hard to find a door for a bathroom that is on any wall height other than the shortest. So I think that's something I would like to see. But those are just a couple of little things. I've mentioned a couple of big things in here as well. Let me know what you guys would like to see in 2019. And hopefully at least one of the things on this list will come true. If not, I'm very curious to see what we do end up getting. But Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so excited to see what 2019 brings all of us. And I will see you guys next time. And leave your comments down below on what you would like to see in 2019. Bye, everybody. Oh.